Hello, Vibhor. Vibhor, is my voice reaching you?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start with the session. We're going to have some CAT 2020 questions. Before I start with the questions, let me give you a hint about what were the major areas which were there or we should be covering while talking about CAT kind of a paper. It is primarily ratio and proportion, percentage, profit and loss, time, speed, distance, interest, simple and compound, mixture and alligation, algebra, average, and last but not the least is mensuration and geometry as well. So let's solve a few questions of the last year, which will be a hint for the kind of questions and how can you go about the concepts and the questions which have appeared in the paper. So this is the first question. Start doing it. Hello, Diksha. Start solving this first question, guys.
Hi, sir.
Hello, just solve it.
दिनेश आइए एक बार.
Try this question, people.
ठीक है अब चेक.
Yes, people are getting some idea. Guys, there's a first question from Cat20 I gave all of you to solve. Some of you have just joined late. So we discussed about the important topics which we should be doing in Cat20. Cat21, we should be doing those topics. Majority, it's arithmetic chapters like percentage, profit loss, interest, time and work, time, speed and distance, ratio, proportion, and algebra and mensuration and geometry. So I gave a question from Cat20, the actual one, for you to solve it. So just solve this question, people. Could be that could be right, Swarna Gayatri. Let's see. Could be there, Diksha. Yes, people, last 30 seconds to answer the remaining ones.
Angel broking is now Angel.
Can I assume that you all have tried, people? Let's solve this one. Now, people, sum of money split among A, S, and M. I'm just taking their initial letters as their names. The ratio for A and S is given to be 3:2. The ratio for S and M is given to be 4:5. So people, who is the only common person given? The only common person given is S, who is given to be having 2 ratio in one part and 4 ratio in the other. How can you make 2 as 4 people? Because there's only one person which is common. So how can you make 2 as 4? So 2 can be made 4 if you multiply it by 2. So people, let's multiply it by 2 and get it as 6:4:5. Now 6:4:5. This can be called as your compound or the combined ratio. Right, people? Now 6:4:5 is their combined ratio is given. The difference between the largest and the smallest is 400. You can see the difference in the largest and the smallest is 2 in terms of ratio, and it is actually given to be 400. So people, can you think about it that 2 rupees of ratio is actually worth 400? If 2 rupees of ratio is actually worth 400, so 1 rupee of ratio will be how much? Can you all tell me? People, if 2 rupees of ratio is actually worth rupees 400, so rupee 1 of ratio will be worth how much? I need an answer from everyone. 200. Very good, Diksha. So people, if it is 200, what is your question? Just comes to that. Question is, what happens to be the Sunil's share? We know Sunil in rupee terms has 4 rupees. So people, I think you all can get the answer now. If rupee 1 is 200, how much will rupees 4 be? It will become 800. This is all you need to do in order to answer this actual CAT question. One ratio is given to be 3:2, other ratio was given to be 4:5. So we need to combine it, people. We need to combine it. How can we make 2 as 4 if we multiply it by 2? So we multiply 3:2 by 2, both the ratios, it becomes 6:4. So 6:4:5 becomes your ratio. So difference of 2 rupees, 2 rupees is actually given to be 400. So that means 1 rupee is 200. Question is talking about the share of Sunil, which is 4 rupees. So 4 rupees will become 800. People, I hope this is clear to everyone. People who have understood can write a yes or can raise their hands. That's good, Vibhor. That's good, Ritu. Others have not understood it, guys. That's good, Amit, Diksha, Dinesh, Swarna, Gayatri. Very good, people. Now, every one of you should try the second question, a very important concept. The question on this has been asked so many times in the paper. Do it, people. I'm just erasing the extra stuff. No, Swarna, it is not 90. People try it. Last 1.5 minutes. It's a very good concept. The question on this have appeared in CAT paper as far as I can recall 4 to 5 times. Let me give you a hint, people. The best way to answer this question is to solve this backwards. That is a very good hint. Try and solve this question backwards. Guys, in order to answer this, 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. No, Diksha. Answer is not 15. Last 30 seconds. Now, let's do it. People see. Now, as I told you that he does this with 3 people and we need to solve it backwards. So here is the third child. Just listen, people, and you'll answer it very easily. I can very well understand some of you are doing x by 2, then x by 2 plus 1 given, x by 2 minus 1 left, again half, again. Very complex it becomes. Now, people, if before giving to the third child, he was having x toffees with him. Now, let me break it in 2 parts. Gives, left with. People, if out of x, if he gives x by 2, can you say he'll be left with x by 2? Yes. Everything is 2 equal halves. If you give half, you're left with the other half. Then, people, if you give 1 more, can I say you're left with 1 less? Are you all able to understand this point? You give someone x by 2, you're left with other x by 2. You give 1 more, so you're left with 1 less. Are you with me, everyone? Ritu, that's good. People, others? ये बात सबको समझ में आ रही है? Now, and he has actually left with 0. So, people, can you solve this simple equation that x by 2 becomes equal to 1 and x becomes equal to 2? Are you with me? Before giving to the third person, he was having 2 toffees with him. Do all of you understand this equation and the answer I generated? Everyone, I need a response from everyone, either a yes or raising a hand. Be quick. Yes, people. Thank you, Vibhor, Swarna, Ritu. Other guys. Okay. Now, people, can I say we just need to do it 2 more times? Here, say if he was having y, He gives y by 2, he is left with y by 2. He gives one more, he is left with one less. And here we know before giving to the third child, he was having 2. So y by 2 is 3 or y is equal to 6. People, the same principle one more time. Z by 2, z by 2 plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 6. Z by 2 is 7, Z is 14. People, your answer is 14. I will strongly suggest everyone to quickly revise it in your mind and please ask the doubt if you have. Start from the beginning again, quick. See the equation, try and understand what I told you and then try and follow it. Quick. Are you able to reach at 14? Vibhor, in every such question where you are not giving in relative terms, you are giving in absolute terms also, the best way to all such questions is backwards. A relative is if you give somebody half, no, whatever sum of money you have, you give half. That will remain the same if you only keep on giving relative. But if you are giving absolute also, that you are giving half of your money, then 2 rupees more. You are giving half of the remaining money, then 3 rupees more. You should always tackle those questions backwards, because if you make an equation from the front end, it will be very, very complex. Honestly, you will not be able to solve it at all. Right, people? Now I'm just changing the question statement a little for your better understanding. Say to everyone, he gives half of his toffees and then 2 extra. And to the other student, he gives half of the remaining toffees and again 2 extra, and so on. What will become your answer to the question? Vibhor, I hope it is clear to you now. Yes, people. If you apply the funda I told you, some of you must have got answer by now. If to every child he gives half of the toffees and then 2 more. Very good, Diksha. No, Ritu, do a little more calculation. You made some mistake somewhere. To all the 3 people, he did it like this. Yes, it is 28. Now, people, for me, doing this question is like 0 plus 2, 2, 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 2, 6, 6 into 2 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14 and 14 into 2 is 28. This is all I need to do in order to answer this question. If you ask me, I'm doing the same thing, add 2, then into 2 plus 2 and then into 2 plus 2 and then into 2. I use X, Y, Z just for your better understanding. If you think in your mind, people, if you're ending with 0, just immediately before this, you have given 2 toffees to the child. Take it back. So you're left with 2 toffees when you have given half. So 2 is half of 4. Then take 2 toffees back, 6. Double 12 plus 2, 14, double 28. Is 28 understood by everyone, people? Good, Ritu. Others? Dinesh? Okay, people. Answered this one. A very good question. Before, the shortcut was, dear, straight away what you are doing. You are giving someone half and then you are left with the other half, then you are giving 2 more. In the end, you are left with 0. See, have you seen a movie in the play mode and you have rewind that? So whatever is happening later is to be done advance. अगर आपको 2 toffees देने के बाद 0 बचे हैं, take it back. So before giving the last 2 toffees, you must have how many toffees? You give someone half, then 2 more, you are left with 0. पहले तो ये 2 लीजिए, तो ये 2 आपके पास होनी चाहिए. ये किसी को half देने के बाद है, so that means you must have 4. Similarly, take 2 back, 6, then double it, you must have 12. Then take 2 back, you have 14, and then double it, you must have 28 in the beginning. That is it. People try this question. इसको छोड़ते हैं, आगे चलते हैं. Do this question. Something interesting to learn. Try it, people. Six, 5, 4. No people, no. Answer will be much more than that. Last 1 minute to answer it. Everyone should try it. This question is not tough. You all have understood what the question is asking. Just apply some basic properties of numbers, their definitions. Last 30 seconds for you to try. Okay, people. People, the product of their digits is more than 2, less than 3. Oops. So people, more than 2, which is the smallest number? Which is the smallest number which is more than 2? Anyone? None of you knows that? The smallest number more than 2 is 3. People, you all know 3 is a prime number. If 3 is a prime number, how can 3 be made? Because 3 is a prime number, this can only made by taking the digits as 311. People, how many numbers you can make by using the digits 311? We know, if you know permutation a little, it is perfectly okay. Else you can just write that there are 3 possible numbers you can make with the help of digits 311. As it's a prime number, so no problem on that. Which is the next number after 3 people? It is 4. 4 is not a prime number, mind it, but 4 you can make by the digits 411. Again, there will be 3 ways. But because 4 is not a prime number, so 4 can be made with the help of digits 2, 2 and 1 also. So there are again 3 ways for making 4 like this. Which is the next number after 4 people? It is 5. 5 is a prime number, nothing doing, nothing to be thought. 3 ways. After that, there is 6. No, more than 2, there is 6, the last number. Now 6 is not a prime number. It can be made by 611. Again, there are 3 ways. And not to forget, because 6 is not a prime number, so you can make 6 by the help of 3, 2 and 1 also. 3 2s are 6. And there is no digit repeated in this case last. So there are 6 ways. So people, the total number of numbers become 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and 6. So what is your answer, people? ये क्वेश्चन की परसीव्ड वैल्यू काफी हाई लगती है, बट यू कैन सी, थोड़ा सा सोचने की जरूरत है. 21 you can see very clearly. Clear everyone? Answer is 21. Diksha has answered it. Ritu, Dinesh, Vibhor. Very good, Ritu. Gurjot, we are getting it. Harshita, there are 2 Harshitas. And Mr. iPhone or Miss iPhone, I don't know. Samay and Mr. Realme or Miss Realme. Clear. People, after that, let's solve this question. Another question on ratio. See how important the chapter is, ratio and proportion. Do it. People, three metals are in the ratio of A is to B is to C. Three metals are in the ratio of 3:4:7 by volume. Vibhor, I hope this is audible now. And then their density is given to be 5:2:6. So that is, if you have their equal volumes, they will weigh in the ratio 5:2:6. Now, people, if you multiply, you will get the ratio of their weights. So ratio of their weights is 15:8:42. Now, in terms of ratio, their sum becomes how much? 65. Now, people, what is given to be the actually weight of all these three? The weight of all these is actually given to be 130 kilograms. Right, so 130 kilograms is the total. 15:8:42 is the ratio. Just try and break 130 in this ratio. Double. What you get is 30, 16, 84. Question is, how many kilograms of metal C is there? It will be 84. Clear, everyone? Okay. Vibhor, I hope some of you know how to break it up in the ratio. When it is 15:8:42, how we break it up in the ratio is one part will be one ratio divided by the sum of the ratios. So it is 15/65 of 130. It is 8/65 of 130. It is 42/65 of 130. Vibhor, is that clear now? So whatever proportion you require, that divided by sum of the ratios. Here I take a simple trick because the sum of the ratio was, because the sum of the ratio was 65 and the total was given to be 130. So it was simply twice. So it was twice, so we multiplied everything with 2 only. Into 2, into 2, into 2. Right, people, after that, this one, a question on time, speed, and distance. Do it, people. Yes, people. Getting it? So people, if A and B are 90 kilometers apart, a train leaves at A at 900 hours or 9 a.m. at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Another train leaves at 10:30 heading towards A from B. Now in this 1.5 hour, that is till 10:30 people, the train which started from A at the speed of 40 will travel how much distance? Will it travel 60 kilometers? You all agree? If the speed of one train is given to be 40 kilometers per hour, which is starting at 9 a.m. from A, in that 1.5 hours till the time another train starts from B, it would have covered 60 kilometers, 40 into 1.5. Now people, total distance is 90, this is 60. So this portion is 30. Now this is going 40, this is coming 20. The time is already 10:30 people. Now how much time the two trains will take so that they are able to travel the 30 kilometers, which is the distance between them. People, if two objects are moving or coming from the opposite directions, what will be their relative speed? It is their sum. One train is going at the rate of 40, another is coming at the rate of 20. So they are relatively coming closer by 60 kilometers per hour. So 30 divided by 60 people, it will take them half an hour to travel that distance. It is already 10:30. So if you add half an hour in this, they will meet at 11 a.m. So people at 11 o'clock, they will be meeting. Right, everyone? People, I have one or two more questions to solve. I will. But before we solve those questions, any one of you, if you have any query or doubt regarding the preparation, the strategy, the course for which you all are here, you can ask so that we can firstly discuss that and then we can talk about this. People, the course for which you all are here, I'm just going to give details about the same. You're going to get 40 live lectures in a time span of 60 days. That is roughly the time period left for CAT. Rather, 1 or 2 days less only. What you are going to get is 170 plus national level mock CATs and non-CATs to help you gauge the national level percentile against all the other competitor students which you all going to face there. Lastly, hundreds of chapter-wise and area-wise tests besides 160 plus shortcut concept videos, people, and more than 10,000 questions based on the type of questions expected in the CAT paper. Now, people, the batch has just started. You are getting 5 classes per week in that. The days are from Monday to Friday, 9 to 10:30 late night. So even if you have your tuitions or you're working, you can definitely attend the classes at the end of the day after finishing your day's work. And what has to look out for if you're going to get the recordings of the live lectures as well, that in case you have to miss, though ideally we never suggest anyone to miss the live classes, but still if anyone by any unavoidable reason misses the class, can still see or go through the class with the help of recordings of the live lecture. People, the actual price of this course is 8,999, but you can use the code CAT-OCC and you can get it at a very, very special price of 4,999. For any help, people, you can contact the number mentioned over there, 8427001707. Right, people, so you can see the URL of the course and the video counseling link is also mentioned if you want to go for the video counseling, people. So people, any question regarding the preparation or the resources or the classes? If any one of you has in mind, you are more than welcome to ask it. I'm individually taking your name so that if you have any doubt, you can ask that. Oops. Yes. Yes, Diksha, Akanksha, any doubt regarding the preparation, the course, the classes, the content? If you have, you can ask. Akanksha, Diksha. No problem. Shall I take that means? Gurjot, Harshita. Another Harshita is there. Harshita Tapade, Harshita S. Any doubt, guys? Ritu Dayani. Any doubt regarding the preparation, the resources, the strategy? Swarna Gayatri, Vibhor. Diksha, accuracy, if first of all, make sure that you have a reasonably good attempt. Accuracy will be able to maintain by just analyzing every paper or test which you do in a very, very thorough manner, realizing why the mistakes happen. Is it a blind guess, or it is a reading problem, or it is the knowledge of the concept? And then you have to work on that accordingly. In general, if you are able to maintain accuracy rate of close to 70% at this moment, it is okay. You can definitely take it to 85 to 90 in the next 1.5 to 2 months. Yes, people, anyone having any doubt? This we did, people. Okay, this question. People solve this question, then I'll show you the resources. Something very interesting and encouraging for you all. Just solve this question. Great, people. Just I'll give 1 more minute, then I show you the resources and we'll end this session at that. People, the best way to attempt this question is by way of allegation. So people, if you know the principle of allegation, very good. We make this kind of a cross here. He sold that desktop at 20% profit, laptop at 10% loss, and overall he makes 2% profit. People, the principle of allegation works on the basis of reverse differences. So what is the difference of 10% loss and 2% gain? Difference in them is 12%. Mind it is minus 10 because it is loss and profit. So it is 12. And what is the difference in 20% profit and 2% profit? It is 18%. So people, the ratio happens to be 2:3. This will be the ratio of their cost prices. It is given that the total cost, the total money spent was 50,000. Just rate 50,000 in the ratio of 2:3. So 20,000 and 30,000 becomes the value of desktop and laptop. Question is over, people. So as I was telling, allegation and mixture is a very good technique to apply. People, now how many of you feel, I hope you all have got it. How many of you feel, people, that you are weak in mathematics? No one feels that? You're weak in aptitude. So people, what I was about to share was, I was about to share our website with you people. People, are you able to see another screen now? It's our Quant-2020 portal, which you'll also have in case you join the crash course. People, you can see the tab of basic maths given there, which I'm just encircling right now. Now this contains the basic maths videos of almost all the topics of mathematics. I'm clicking it here. I hope you all are able to watch. What we have done, people, we have broken the complete mathematics in 6 chapters, which cover almost every topic of maths, and just understand the basics of the same. I'll show you a few videos. In the meantime, if any one of you wants to see any specific topic, basic video, just let me know. I will show you the same. Till of my own, I like to show you the video on arithmetic. You can see here allegation and mixture, people. It is watch again. So I'm just watching it. Just have a look.
In chapter, it's a technique which is applicable in so many chapters. और जहाँ पे भी ये technique apply होती है, ये question करने का one of the easiest method जो है वो बन जाता है. So students, questions में जाने से पहले let's understand what we are going to learn today. और कुछ basics हम पहले सीखेंगे. So as we learn the concepts of allegation and mixture. तो 6 और 4 ये ratio आपको.
So people, it's explained in the very basic language so that when you attend the class of the same, you have learned the basics of literally everything. Any other topic or chapter, people, if any one of you wants to see the basic video or the online test or the ebooks or the assignments, you have access to everything which is required for your preparation. No, Diksha, for that you can just basically list down all the chapters once. How much of the syllabus or the videos is what you have to see. You can basically list down all the resources available and keep on covering one by one. You'll know how many videos are there. Now, basic math, if I talk, there are close to 30 videos, right? Now, this I was talking about basic math. Now, coming to the normal preparation, people, you have the videos on quant, you have the videos on verbal, you have the videos on DILR, you have the videos on reasoning, you have the videos on vocabulary. Now, if any one of you wants to see or learn the vocabulary, people, so you have introduction to vocabulary, techniques to learn vocabulary, how can you improve on your vocab. Now, root method is there, prefixes method is there, association method is, just have a look.
Phil stands for love. Philatelist is a person who loves to collect stamps. So, what did we do? We could at least guess a part of the word. Let's come to this word, philanthropy. Autograph, We can use the word automate. We know self-start automatic cars, automate. Writings by self, autograph, and so on. So what do we see is common in all the three words? All the three words have something common, which is auto. So auto here becomes a root word, which means self. So if you know these roots, you'll be able to guess more than 50% of the English words. So today, let us learn some of them. Let's begin. The first root, fill. Now,
right, people, and so on. So basically you can see and go through all the resources. People, anyone else, if you want to see, you have ebooks, you have assignments, you have practice material, you have online tests, and most importantly, you have recorded videos, which is already there in the panel, which will prove to be very handy. As many times you can visit and go through the video and revise the concept as you want. It is just like you are having a personal tutor who is going to explain the concepts to you once again for whichever topic you want to do. Right, people? So any doubt or query, people, if you have, you can ask it now, as this is all from my side. I have shown you the resources, the course. You have attended the class. We have done the questions from the actual CAT paper. So people, any doubt, query, if you have in mind, I am all ears to you for the next 30-40 seconds. Yes, Diksha, new pattern. You are going to have all the papers, full length test in the new pattern only. 76 questions, 2 hours, 40 sections, 40 minutes for every section. Verbal, DI, Quant. Because the paper was made, it has been conducted once in the shorter form last year. And this year also the situation is not very good for due to the pandemic. So this is going to be 3 sections, 40 minutes they have specified. So probably you're going to get the same 76 questions. Yes, it should be close to 76. Most probably they'll keep it exactly last like only. 26, 26, 24. Yeah. Maybe 1 or 2 questions here or there. Right. But it should be between 70 and 75, 6, roughly close to that only. Yes, people, anyone else having any doubt or query, guys? So shall we end it here? Okay, thank you so much, people. Wishing all of you all the very, very best, and see some of you in the live classes. Thank you so much, people. Get yourself vaccinated. Take care of your health, people. Thank you so much. I'm ending it.